And yesterday not so much. No. Was yesterday the wound again leaking, Alien? Or she just did not feel really well? Yeah. Okay, I'm now in-game. I did not do yet any endeavors and stuff, but I saw them already via Discord and saw they are like today really nice. I mean, everything is around enchanting, and two quests we can easily complete just by doing crafting woods. So yeah, that's wonderful. Yes, again. Oh, I'm sorry, Alien. Did you get any reply from the doctor? Thank you, Dino, for your generous donations, by the way. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You donate every week, always so much. That's really, really helping a lot. Thank you. This week endeavors are easy because crafting related. Yes, I loved it. I love if I can complete all endeavors while not even moving out of the city. I loved it a lot. that are the best endeavors. Makes me always happy when I can just like, you know, be here. I don't know, like drink 3 something, use 3 mementos, and then, I don't know, complete a quest. I'm like, amazing. Best endeavors. Hello, Sturmfänger. How are you doing? The ESO being a bit boring at the moment helps with playing a lot of drinks again, I think. Need to level my character to get to the remaining new. Okay. Yeah, I thought that I'd play today with Hellcard alone, but I did not find the time to play at all. I did in the morning, I did clean for like 2 hours the house. And then I went also in the morning. I think the first time that I went for rowing so early. So early, it was 10 or so. So I was in 10, 1 hour on the rowing machine. Yeah. And then I later went for a walk. And I got cake. Hello, Mavis Schildmite. Hello. But I thought next time when we do a run in Hellcard, we maybe do endless one. As far we always made the campaign thing with like 12. But maybe we try out the endless one. I don't think we will go forever and endless, but interesting. But level up. One second, cat is calling. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Momo wanted to join and then she did go away again. So, hello Anox, how you doing? Hello, good evening. Yes, they've let us know when they will have the CT scan. That's really expensive, Alien. Really expensive. I know, you know, I don't want to sound weird, but all that stuff what you're doing, that's amazing that you take care of your cat, but I also know all the things are really, really, really expensive and adding up a lot. As I think usually here, most of the time, as I don't really know now your case, but usually here, you just operate if the age is okay and the health of the animal. And then, in this case, when it's cancer, then you send the whole, you know, whatever you take complete out, you send it in. Like for Snoopy, for example. We did not take any probes or anything like that. we saw, okay, Snoopy has cancer below the tongue. Then we made the appointment for surgery. He had to sleep, and they cut the whole thing out, sent the whole thing into the whatever office is looking for it, and then they told us what kind of cancer it is, if it's a good one or a bad one, and what's our chances, etc. But yeah, that's usually the case how you do it here. So at least it's my experience of all different doctors over the many years. Yeah. I know, in fact, we don't understand if you love animals, money. Usually money, alien, especially if it's a huge hospital, which have machines like a CT and something like that. They need to get paid. That stuff is super expensive. 1 second. Momo wants to join again. Oh, sorry. Momo joined, but I'm sure she will not be happy because someone else is sitting in her bed. Yeah, because these big hospitals, animal hospitals, maybe even human ones, they have to get paid. I was once in a big cat hospital or animal hospital, and I was really shocked. I wanted, was just a blood test, and I already knew they were more expensive, so I guessed it's many years ago, but my guess was back in the days then, yeah, it's expensive, so 150 euros maybe. And then it was over 250 euros, and I was really shocked. And then, then the same, as I went then later to a different doctor, and we made the same test, and it was less than 100 euros. For the same, really exactly the same test. Also, there was all included that you hold the cat, that you take the blood, that you make the test, etc. Yeah. It's usually big hospitals with lots of machines. They have to get paid, and that's expensive. But you could also think about alien to go to different doctors. Also not bad. With Snoopy's cancer, what we had there. There was the doctor, but also really good. They said, okay, they don't really know, and they would recommend that we visit a different doctor, which I think is a good sign if a doctor, also for humans, says, hey, I don't know, but maybe go to my colleague and ask them. I think that's much more professional if you're not sure, that you send your customer somewhere else, and that they get help. No. Was him here? Was so angry to stay? Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Do you have a different doctor or different doctors nearby, which you could maybe ask for, a second, what do you say that? Second opinion? Much better than a doctor ignoring the symptoms? Yeah, exactly, Anox, exactly. Or just saying, here, take the medicine, any medicine, and be silent. That's the worst, I think. If they just give you something and treat you with anything without even knowing what to do and if it's helping or not. So, yeah. But they're really alien. So my experience, doctors which I met over the years, there are some which are really like that is like, okay, I know some, where you say, hey, my animal has this and this, and they will exactly say, okay, we have to do this, it will cost that, and then it should be okay. But I also know exactly the opposite, where like, yeah, also, if you want to know what it is, then we have to make this and this and this and this, and they will all what is possible put on you just because, it's not wrong, because you will have a good way to find the right diagnosis, but with lots of work involved, which is really expensive. If you have a really good doctor, which is good experience, he probably knows what is really, really necessary. and what is maybe, you know, more like a plus plus. I mean, there are people who always want to have really everything checked, which is also fine and okay, but it is not always necessary. Not always, nee. So often it's also, I mean, at the end, even so it's said, doctors, doesn't matter for humans or for animals. Many of them, they are also companies and want to make money. So, sadly, it's like that. But your pocket will hurt? Yes, really hurt. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And for vets, also they are really expensive. Also it depends also on the countries where you go, but in general, I always tell you, before you get animals, keep in mind they are expensive. Not only, you know, when they get sick, also treat them, to be there for them, the time, also food and all kind of medicine you maybe need for general stuff. Yeah, I mean, nice if you love your pets, but they also take lots of time, attention, and money. So, does not sound really romantic, but it's like that. But I love my animals, so. But I, you know, because some people forget it, and so I think it's always a bit necessary to always point that also out, because many are like, yeah, oh, it's so cool to have like a puppy, and it would be so nice and so cute, and also, yeah, but don't forget, it's really lots of work and time and dedication.
Always so heavy. Are people shipping rocks?
And some people like to forget it, and then it's the worst, you know, the guys who get a pet, and then 2 weeks later they're like, it's so much work and stress and dirty and yeah. So a really excellent vet will also consider the animal's experience, pain, discomfort, benefit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my doctor, for example, they know now Snoopy really good. So we already know when we do what with Snoopy, you know, like, for example, when we have to do, as Snoopy's temper is not the best. He's not getting super angry, but, you know, at some point he doesn't want to cooperate anymore. So, so usually, for example, let's say the injections with, which maybe burn will be the last thing what we do, because after that there is no talking anymore. No talking. So, and we try to do, when we have to, for example, take blood from his ear to check his sugar levels, we consider what we do, or they consider also what was done with him. So his temper is good, that we can do that all without making too much stress on the animal. And that's the good thing if you're like with a doctor which you really like and trust, and they know their, you know, that the animal, or maybe also the humans, you know, like that they can adjust to that. So. But that's true. Wise words of Mama Dragon, yeah. And be grim focus close on, knowing when it's always on, especially. Yeah, I agree, Anox. Yeah. Yeah. It's super annoying. It's super annoying. I always were still hoping that they fix that, but they will not. So, but I mean, I could go like that. That I switch over to the daggers. On the daggers, it looks really pretty. But actually, at some point, I would really like to go with him just full bow anyway. Maybe I will go for different... I mean, now I could actually go for a different bow, since he does not wear any backpack as a costume. So we could actually take another one. It's not so annoying. Maybe. Because if there's like a right bow, a real bow, it will probably be not so terrible to look at it all the time. But still, I'm not a huge fan that they made it like that. I don't mind that the focus is on, if they like to do it like that, okay. But then consider when you extra make these wonderful styles which disappear, that they work. Like they are intended. Like it was intended back in the days. And we bought them. So, me. So, me. where you used to go was so nice that most animals used to calm down with him. That's really great, Anox. It's really great when you have a vet like that. But it's with all the doctors. If you find one which you really trust, then stick with them. But it's not easy to find one which you really say like, ah, it's good. So, craft items with painting skills. I forgot. Oh, here, Jehade, I have a lot. Then Vitakini, the Yota. Take 3 of them. And we debugged. Really not easy, right? Yeah, it is not. I mean, just imagine, I think the best example is usually for most people a vet. Not a vet, dentist, a dentist. Because everyone has to go to the dentist at least twice per year. At least you should. And so to find a good dentist which you trust and where you say, hey, they treat you well and that you're not afraid and that they do good work. Because there you also really have a hard time to check, you know? I mean, you have to trust them that they do good stuff. And so I think good dentist is important, but also not so easy to find.
Horrible place. You made the right choice, friend.
What do you require of us?
Please? Or we can deconstruct the fishies.
Armor is like tree bark.
Nice.
Looking
We have
for
67% for our inventory. It's not too bad. Then
This one keeps you.
here one, and I saw also hand in gems. Okay. Good, 61%. Perfect. Yeah. So then we go to the guild house. Oh, Momo? Had a great family doctor, but haven't seen him since 2019. He got shifted to COVID response team, and we were with for 3 years. It drained him so much that he retired. Oh, now we have a rotating circus of doctors that is like some kind of bad YouTube. Oh, nine. Oh, that's really. I'm really sorry, Anox. Anyone German over a good TV show? Spy X Family CP, but I think you, you ignored my anime suggestion. Spy X Family. But I did not watch any real TV show, so I sadly can't recommend you there anything. 1 second, Mo wants to go away. Ah, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, told you Momo will not stay when she does not get her spot. So we go. So I wanted to make here wood. Go to woodworking. ones I like, you never watch. You always suggest something from Netflix, which I don't have. Also, when we talked about the Blue-Eyed Samurai, that one I really want to watch. That looked really cool, but I don't have Netflix at the moment. And Arcane I have to try also again, but it's also Netflix. So maybe I have Netflix again, CP, but I have only Crunchyroll at the moment. Still. The doctor was 80 years old. It took him 25 minutes to type out a prescription because he squinted at the screen and tapped on the letter. This went for 20 minutes before he finished. He noted his name and now a specific request for any doctor but him. Hello, Quantitech, how are you doing? Hello.
Nothing to do but keep at it.
I don't know. There was a show which I saw a review of, but it's already a while ago. I think it's called The Bear, CP. Let me see. I think The Bear, when it was with cooking. That one was highly recommended by the reviewer. Yeah. A young chef inherits his family Italian beef sandwich shop after the suicide of his older brother. He comes home to Chicago to run it, leaving behind his world of working in a Michelin star restaurant. He is left to deal with his brother's unresolved debts and run-down kitchen and the unruly staff while dealing with his own pain and family trauma. I heard it's really, really good. That was something which I also want to watch. So, because it's with cooking and stuff like that, so I thought it could be really, really good. Here's the link from Wikipedia. I heard really good stuff about it. But only reviews. I did not watch it. I don't know if you saw it already. Maybe check it out. If not. Hallo Kaiben. Downloaded, but not reviewed before me. So I really don't know how the show is, so maybe check it out. I also don't know where it's played, to be honest. Eating pasta. Bon appetit. Tired, had slept since 2-hour nap right before. Oh. Ah yeah, how was your movie weekend? Was it good? How are you doing, Kevin? How are you? I had to think about what you wrote. R-U. I thought you maybe just, you know, did fall on the keyboard. Then I was thinking, wait, Zucker sometimes makes some shortcuts and I had to think about what could it mean. And I was like, I think it's like, how are you? But I had to think twice. What could it be? I think we have to go here. I'm really good, thank you. I had a wonderful day. What did you do today? It's a great show. The Bear and Ted Lasso are my favorite from last year. What is Ted Lasso? I had fried rice. Ooh. How did you make that? And what did you put inside? Hallo Hexe. Ooh. Congratulations to your 100 stream streak, Hexe. Ooh. Congratulations. Hallo Logan. It last is a show on Apple TV. Really funny. I don't have Apple TV. Okay. It's a comedy show? Hello, Miarine. Just rewatched Babylon 5 again. Ted Lasso is a show about American football coach being hired to a team in England. Okay.
Useful. Hold on to that.
There was
You
another
could brew
show,
something nice with that.
which I saw on a review at some point, but I don't remember how it was called. Oh, I think this one. This one was also recommended by that same guy with the bear. The White Lotus. The White Lotus is an American dark comedy drama anthology television series created by Mike White for HBO. It follows the guests and employees of a fictional White Lotus resort chain who interacts and affected by the various psychological dysfunctions. That one I remember he also liked a lot. Usually I watch that guy for TV, as for movies, movie reviews, not for series reviews, but I gave you the link. Maybe it's something for UCP. I have no clue about the series. I did not look it up. I just remember got good reviews, but I did not watch it.
You should be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight. Another one of my sigils. There's a cache buried here.
Hello Phoenix, how you doing? Hello Elisira. Yeah, Momo is
This
making
must
me
be the
me.
place. Take a look. We can work with this. Head toward my tower and let's find a workbench to assemble the spell.
Cooking dinner? What did you cook? But now my lentil stew is gone, guys. So this is some good news. Even so, it was delicious. But I had it 3 days. Yeah. Good when I can now cook something else again. Did somebody watch Solo Leveling? I heard good things about it. I did not watch it yet, since it's not done. It's just started CP, but it's really good what I heard. So the people who watched it liked it a lot. But I did not watch it yet. Yeah. I watched at the moment Tsukumichi. I think it's called. Oh, I pronounced it wrong maybe. But it always sounds like Tsukumichi oder so. But, yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not sure what I watch next. You could watch Ranking of Kings. Phoenix, CP. Ranking of Kings, please. Try it out at least, maybe. Ranking of Kings. Take a look with Bocci. The first season is... the first half at least will destroy your heart. I'm sure.
I remember this old workbench.
Well, if you have Netflix,
We
you
can
could
prepare
watch...
the Cloak of Omission here.
How it's called? Evergarden. Violet Evergarden. I could not complete that series because it's so sad. It's so
Place
well
the
done.
components one
But
at a time
it did
onto the
just...
enchanting
It was
workbench.
too sad for me. I had to stop. But it's really well done. Also, if you can, watch Violet Evergarden. Was also nice. But too sad.
Good work. Now place the shawl. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the cloak of omission. Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your presence and hide your connection to the Prince of Fate. You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though.
Evergarden made me cry, yeah. I don't know. If you not have to cry, then I don't know. I had to cry a lot, and then I said, okay, I can't watch it anymore. It's just too much for my poor soul. Also watching Tsukumichi. Yeah, I completed yesterday the first season, Elisira. Now I'm waiting that the second season is done. Iced chicken with pasta and chicken soup. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Phoenix. I haven't watched it, but I read that the man-ho of solo leveling, what was kind of same. Nothing new, but the main reason the man-ho. I don't know what man-ho is. Lennox. But famous was due to great artwork. Ranking of Kings was good, so yeah. Also, it's not really sad, CP. Also, I found the first 5 or 6 episodes sad, because you will see how it's explained. Later, it's not sad. They have also lots of action and fighting inside. But at least I found the first 5 or 6, I don't remember, parts of Ranking of Kings really touching. I like the art style a lot. It's really cute. But it's, yeah, the story is really nice. And you will, at least I got super attached to Bocchi, to the main character, and Kage. Yeah. I maybe try it out. It's not so long. Ranking of Kings is really nice. And it has also some fun moments. But at the start, the first parts, I found, yeah, really touching. Because of that, I did stick with it. And if you want to have a pretty good one, with a pretty anime, with great fights, CP, really good fighting scenes, really well done, Hell's Paradise. That one, I'm looking forward to the second season. Hell's Paradise is really well done. Like, really, seriously. It's that art style and the fights and everything. That is really good art. And also good characters. That one I can also recommend. Hell's Paradise is epic, even the story. I only watched the anime. And if you want to have something cute, CP, and you like books, then check out Ascendance of a Bookworm. That one, I think they had more of a budget with the animations, but nonetheless, it's really cute. And it's really also really well done. They have really cute characters, and it's an isekai, and it's about a girl who is dying, and then, surprise, waking up in a fantasy world. And she's a librarian and loves books. And there are no books. Or really not many books. And she is in a world where there are no books. And she's like in shock. And then her main goal is to bring books to the people. That's like more or less the story. And then lots of stuff is happening. But that's the story. More or less. More or less.
Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirt Gedain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
Where are you at the moment with Tsukumichi, Elisera? Are you soon done with the first season? A very noble quest. It is, yeah. It's really cute. Especially since the main character, who is like getting revived in this new world, is getting is a small kid. So wait a moment, you said something about the particulars?
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it can only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shelreni.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gedain can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
The proper statue?
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that? Once we get inside, we can meet up with Kiwet Gadain. What could Shelreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister? Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
Why is the statue you want me to invoke so important?
Because you're not a Telvanni. That particular statute relates to the agreement between House Telvanni and the Keepers of the Dead. If you present it with authority, the Sentry will probably grant you access.
What's inside? Why I just don't tell the Conclave what Master Shirani is really up to?
And tell them what? If you even imply that any Telvanni would require the help of an outsider, you'd insult them at best or get arrested, if not immediately challenged to a duel of spells. Believe me, any of those would be counterproductive.
What could they arrest me for?
Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Well, how about impersonating a Necrom official? Or infiltrating a meeting of the Master's Conclave? Not to mention acting in the service of a Daedric prince? We can't risk it.
Hello, Inaya. Oh, tomorrow you have to go for a long drive, oh? Movie night was lovely. Friend made mincemeat pie with homemade pie crust, good cheese and broccoli. That was the best thing I've eaten since Christmas. No, then we made pastries, the traditional pastry that we eat in Sweden around Grove Tuesday. Oh, awesome! That's the spirit you want to take. Make them yourself. It's always better. Then you know what's inside. And
Been on the lookout for that.
it's fun. Especially when you make that together with someone you like. Yep, I'll be back for Friday. Yeah, I hope your hotel is at least good where you stay. Hello, Cromwell. Woo. Oh, I can also start a giveaway. Hallo Mercy Lago. Stories. I watched Griffin, just have to remember. I lost track towards the end of the season 1. Hate waiting a week until next episode or forget. Maybe start from scratch then, CP. It sounds like a great evening Quant Attack. That's awesome. Awesome. Awesome movie night. We have to go now to Tianlein. Is somewhere. So here.
Tianlein, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry.
Know that, Drew.
And put on the cloak.
As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
Let's talk to...
You must warn the other masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
That's a pretty cat. No? He's pretty. Your master Shalreni's mouth. Why should I trust anything you tell me?
You probably shouldn't. But that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger. I'm not sure. Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this Conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute, the statute of the Necrom agreement and demand entry.
Necrom? Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
There's Curate Godane.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Norvora sent me to find you. She requires your immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
I don't think you understand. Leave us. Now.
How rude. The Old Isra Committee of Social Decorum will hear about this insult. Of that, you can be sure.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately. We can speak freely here. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shalreni is here, and being held under guard until the Conclave begins.
Shareni's here? I saw a mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Let's go get Shareni.
Ah, and now we come to the problem.
Which problem? Hello,
Magister
Boop, how are you
Gothrin
doing?
arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Masters' Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way.
Sadly, disabling
You can
a ward
make a
placed by a
kaboom.
Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
A man is a magister. Maybe he can help us.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward. A ward needs anchors. Use my ghost sight to spot see them. One on either side of a door.
Master Morenas.
I'll lend you my power to disable them.
Is she well?
The healers recommended she stay in bed, but she insisted we attend the conclave.
Magister Gothrin is
rarely,
good,
you know.
but I'm
Understandable.
better.
As much
Let's enter the assembly hall.
This is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Too bad we're not allowed inside. I was hoping to
Now,
see
Gothrin,
rise for man.
surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. I recognize you from that incident with the ambitious lizard. And now you
Hello,
stand
Tuna.
before
How are you
me,
doing?
representing one of my most annoying
evening.
colleagues. Well, get on with it. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt these closed proceedings?
You're all in danger. Master Shareni plans to eliminate all of their rivals.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
It's not just Master Shareni. She's the support of 2 Detrik princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
He's going to kill you all, just like she killed Melon the Mouthless.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake. Master Melon says you can't underestimate Master Shareni.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Psst, over here. I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln, I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
What did you want to talk to me about?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
Master Shareni murdered Magister Melon. He has the right to confront her.
Murder, you say?
Yeah, murder.
That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shelreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
Magister Meln was murdered by Master Shareni. He needs to see her right away.
Meln may have confused Magister Gothrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
Look, if you don't find Shareni, there's no telling what may happen to you and the others.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led Shalreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
There's a meeting room just to the right. This must be where they're holding her.
Shalreni's gone, but what's that tipped over bottle over there? That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the Conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the Conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north. I think the Conclave is starting.
Master Shalreni, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister.
Shalreni, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
I don't know how often we now heard since this quest started. Use my ghost sight. Or? It always sounds the same. Use my ghost sight. What did you cook, Hexe?
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time!
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shalreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shalreni's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
I remember rushing towards Shareni when suddenly everything went black.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do?
Shalreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Why do you assume that we want to follow Master Shareni?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shalreni when you find her.
What about Master Marina?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
You don't care what happens to Master Marina?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
Hexe becoming Popeye. That sounds like a good dinner, Hexe. Okay. See if we find Master
This ancient
Shelreni.
ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina. Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
This place. I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
Get closer to me, friend.
So? Why do we have to be closer to you?
Sated and ready to take on the world, huh?
See, Sharp likes it when we eat something nice, huh?
This chamber appears promising. We should look around.
The Tremora Torvesard came to me with an intriguing proposition more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition to become an Archmagister and rule over House Telvanni. All I had to do was pledge my service to Vermina, the Detic Prince of Dark Portents, and all my dreams would come pass. He explained that something had been taken from the world long ago, that it was his destiny to restore. What was stolen, what was lost. He said that the restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream he recalled the shrine to the Dreamweaver, a shrine that it was imperative I help him repair. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now all we need to do is find the shrine Torvesard saw in his dreams. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin the work to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. While I still don't understand the significance of this effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to rebuild the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvesard works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why, he refuses to answer. He just says that restoring the statue is the key to restoring what was lost. And now I have an army of Vermina's followers, bolstered by those devoted to Periite. Sightcrown disgusts me, but I cannot fault his brilliance of the strength of his charges. Supply of malachite from the Alavelis quarries have finally arrived and we can begin. Soon Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmagister of House Telvanni.
Anything relevant in those papers? Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
These pages talk about Master Shelreni's arrangement with Torvesard.
She writes about how Torvesard came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service, how he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
And here she writes about the work they did to restore Vermina's statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvesard's goal.
In the Panopticon, Torvesard altered Mora's memory by restoring a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
Okay.
We must find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
Are you already looking forward for the last Epoch release? Do you and Hexe play together, Logan? Hi, Crazy Mad Hatter, how are you doing?
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Ingenious, Tovazard. Using the restored memory to open a path to Apocrypha. All we need now is for Shelreni to finish the rite and perform the sacrifice.
Shelreni's using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
You will not interfere.
An aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
Away, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all! No! Now, my disciple. Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the vessel.
I've focused my ghost sight. Apply my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Now, friend, free Morena from the binding.
Daedric magic is unstable! Save yourselves!
No! Not when we're so close!
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni. Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vessel.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mora's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necrom.
Oh. I have to wait for Nightingale. My PC is at the bottom of the end requirements, and I doubt the game will be optimized and good for hardware to start. Probably CP. I mean, most games are... Not all. I mean, some are also working really good when they get released in early access, but as you said, many are barely optimized for anything. So, yeah. Maybe also not bad if you wait. In general, so there's more content. I don't know how much content there is yet for Nightingale, but probably not bad to wait for more. Coffee break, yeah. Yesterday we did, server was slow and some disconnections, but I think that will hopefully be gone with release. And was it fun to play together? I prepared a few Imperial City quests for event. Nice! Good job. We will now end the giveaway before we continue with the quest. Attention, winner, and the giveaway. We will draw the winner of the giveaway in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. The last days, the giveaway thingy is a bit bugged. That's back. Voice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I'm always getting here confused. Because my screen is gone. And where I have to then, you know, complete the giveaway. And it's just vanished. I'm like, huh? Yeah. So my fault. It's the fault from the giveaway thing. Hello, Fenerical. It's even better to wait a bit with Nightingale. This kind of games mostly need a patch before working really good. Oh. These are our emotes. Gonna walk. You have to check them out. I added lots of new emotes. Animated emotes. Lots of them. So wait. Take a look. Here. Many new ones. Hello, Compike. Whoo. Oh, Elisira, thank you so much for your kindness and gifting us up to Shauna Walk. Thank you very, very, very much. It is so kind of you. Thank you. Shauna Walk. I come back. Now you can use them all and try them out. Need to change the hype a bit, I guess. Yeah, we can update that one. That's true. Oh, wait. What? Hype? It's here in hype. Let me see. Who won? Nobody won. I did not draw yet the winner. Did not click. Need a channel point redemption to do the entire stream in attention voice. Would you like that? Wait, I draw the winner and then we can adjust the thingy. Tipitsu! Congratulations! So, Tipitsu won. Wow. Hi. Really? Congratulations, Tipitsu. Here. So I tried to adjust it now a bit. That one. Which one else? 9. Then 11. And make 23. And then 4. Then 1. So, and then we have okay. So, I tried to make it better. So, this one is not right. Okay, one I have to fix. And this tries popcorn. Maybe ESO plus? Okay, Tipitsu. Wait, I will pick it up. Second, I pick up the ESO plus E for you. Then I whisper it now. Hello. Here is your ESO plus E for PC. Congratulations, Tepitsu! Log into ESO, check out endeavors. And you got kicked for inactivity. That can happen. Happens to me also sometimes. So I log in and then go away or tap out and then then happens to me also sometimes. Okay, so we have popcorn twice. It's popcorn, yep. Popcorn, popcorn. We make which one should we put there? 18. Yeah. Try again. You're welcome. So, better? Yeah.
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling. Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Shareni performed the rite. Blightcrown sacrificed her and Barmina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shalreni is dead, and Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
He warned the Masters, which helped save them when Master Shareni tried to kill them all.
So that was Shalreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank.
Yeah.
I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
We followed her to the shrine we saw in the memory. We saved the master she planned to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shalreni instead. Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shalreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
Vermina used Shalreni to open a path to Apocrypha. But can Princess enter a rival's realm uninvited?
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasard and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it.
Huh?
Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil. Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shalreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yes, Vermina possessed her body after Blightcrown sacrificed her.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
There must be some way to follow them.
Blightcrown and Torvasard have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shalreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy? before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass.
Okay.
Fortunately, we have 2 conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
Tell me more about Aetherius and why you think we can contact Master Sereni's spirit.
Aetherius is the immortal plane. When a person dies, their spirit moves on to that realm unless something prevents that from happening. A violent death, perhaps, or because the spirit still has tasks left undone. Shelreni fits both categories.
Why would Vermina want to enter Apocrypha?
What Hermaeus Mora foresaw was always about an assault on Apocrypha. Vermina and her allies want to recover the memory that was stolen from them. But the way she's going about it will doom us all. We need to determine her destination and stop her.
You mentioned that neither you nor Scoot, don't know how to pronounce that one, feel the presence of Hermaeus Mora.
You know how you can feel the warmth and know the sun is above you, even if you never look up. That is what Scroot experiences every day in the service of her master, and what I sense when I commune with the one who knows. Now, it just feels empty.
You think this is something to do with Vermina entering Apocrypha?
Perhaps. We know Blightcrown used a corrupting combination of pestilence and dream to avoid detection in the Panopticon, and he was trying to increase its potency. Maybe the Rite did more than open a path. Maybe it cut Mora off from his own realm.
Why would Vermina want to enter Apocrypha?
What Hermaeus Mora foresaw was always about an assault on Apocrypha.
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shelreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her. No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shelreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
How do we contact her?
As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shelreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
And where do we go to find the spirit?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. We must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum. If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Oh, and better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
Okay.
Meln, we can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes. Summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Laramil.
I'll return to Apocrypha. See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck at Tel Barrow, my friends. Return here with whatever you learn.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
Isn't ancestor worship all about communicating with those who have passed on?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shelreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
Meln thinks your expertise might come in handy if we do find Master Shelreni's spirit.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent. I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors. They may be cantankerous, but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
Okay, now we have to go to Tel Baru. Where do we have to go? Here. Oh, this one is so intense. Also the ones which I added, they are just
Well
the
done.
regular emotes what we have, but Twitch did add some more little animations what you can add to regular emotes to make them like animated. So since Twitch was so kind to give so many new emotes, animated emote slots for free, I just used that new options to make it like that. Why, you know, I really like our companion, but that he's attacking all the time these heralds who are super mean, that is not nice.
Where's the keeper? He should have been here by now.
The tower's locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
So we have to find now another entry into the tower.
Stand close and let me shield you.
Over there. Just let me... There. Easy enough for a magister to remove a master's
I thought he would say, use my
Let's go
ghost
inside.
sight. I thought he would say that. Use my ghost sight.
Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen? I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
Blight Crown betrayed you and Vermina stole your body. You can help us to stop them.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
You are content to let Vermina's betrayal go unpunished? That doesn't sound like the Telvanni way.
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do for the princess?
I decrypted Meln's black book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
Is that Blight Crown betrayed you and Vermina stole your body? Do you know where she took it?
I see what you did
Dian,
there.
you know nothing of
Clever.
Tevani? Yeah, it
I
looks like
suppose
that.
I've been taken off
You
the
only
board.
offend them all the time and they're
revenge on
getting
my
mad.
part is probably called
All
for.
the time.
The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
Why did you seek the help of Vermina and Period in the first place?
It
A
started
good
with
question.
Torvasad and his dream
Greed.
of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
What about Period? Why is he working with Vermina?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Do you know anything more about the secret they're searching for?
Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blight Crown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
What did Hermaeus Mora steal exactly?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
You don't know anything more specific?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Period want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
Do you know why Hermaeus Mora has gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blight Crown I could do it.
What did you do?
I took Blight Crown's mix of disease and dream and, with a few adjustments to the rite, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
How do you fix this?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
Do you suspect you aren't Tevani, Tian? Is Tevani undercover? You think so? Maybe we have to study a bit more to be a good Tevani. That would be a bit more convincing. I guess. So then maybe they believe us. But yeah. Maybe we have to work a bit more before that is the case.
I can't absolve you of your transgressions, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
Okay, we go back to Necrom. Tevani Pyromancer. So. Okay. We just fought. Or? War, I guess. You just teleport. You don't have to walk around. So. Into the Necrom bindery.
There's always more to do.
Do we have to go? Here? I always have a hard time to figure out where to walk around here. Hallo? Someone at home? Talk to Liramir. Is she? Why does she always have to be upstairs? Should wait here and say in greetings.
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Tel Barrow. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Master Shareni said Vermina needs to enter the Infinite Panopticon to find the secret they seek.
The Infinite Panopticon? First they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
The plan?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
I think Master Shareni will not be so happy when the body is kaputt. Oder? Probably. I guess. And I guess we need to return to Apocrypha.
Gadain, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
Yeah, find the Infinite Panopticon. Guess we go now to Apocrypha. ESO. Then from there we continue. Go again here. Maybe we go first to the boss. Then lucky that someone that when anyway. Huh? Beacon.
Please.
Boss is here. People. Where are all the people? What are they doing?
Save yourself. Please.
I guess we go and continue with the rest. It's also okay. I can check it also later.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramil, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command it.
Laramil, you did it! The Panopticon is open!
Hello, Boufre, how are you doing? How was your day? Did you play a bit Chained Echoes today? My day was good, thank you very, very much. A really good time. Good night, CP. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Have a good rest. Good night.
Oh no. Vermina. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramil, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Okay. Then, let's explore together the Infinite Panopticon.
I think Vermina's presence has somehow intensified Blightcrown's corrupt. Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe. That was a satisfying smack. Ripples of agony from below. We need to go down, mortal.
Okay. Then go there. And here. Here. Looks everything upside down, huh?
A hole in the debris. They must have gone that way. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
Huh. Easy.
On nearby PC, also working on fresh air. Now, yeah, you can mix it up maybe, or that you get a walk of, I don't know, 2 hours or something. And then work a bit more on your PC. Mix it up a bit. Have a good night, Quantatech. Have a good rest. Sleep long and well. Sweet dreams.
Watch it.
Wasn't that amazing? Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
No clue where we have to go. climb here? I don't know.
What a mess. If we survive, the Great Eye will probably make me clean it up.
We have to be... Oh, this way, or?
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvasad are with her.
Mortal, let me aid you. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. The cultists are spreading Blightcrown's corruption. Feel the power of fate!
Hidden kindred. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
Oh, let's loot everything. Loot, loot.
Mortal, let me aid you.
Loot. Lord, the
Here,
influence
mortal,
of the
let
code. Okay.
Apocrypha smite your foe.
I think we can just continue. Water. I think healing has slowed down quite a bit. There hasn't been a big improvement for last week. Do we have soon a appointment again with the Doctor Beauvray? Or with any doctor?
That portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal. That was a satisfying smack.
Are you still doing your hand training?
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
Right and concoction work splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Tovasard, take the Dream Prince into
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal.
I have a final gift to deliver to the very core of Apocrypha.
Blightcrown! Did he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Ignore Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's
I am
body.
a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Wasn't that amazing?
Over so soon?
I'm appointed last Thursday TN with my work doctor, but she doesn't have a really experience. Yeah, with a professional, I mean, you know, who's, you know, I don't know, it has to be some kind of the one from the hospital or whoever was taking care.
Mortal, let me aid you.
See what my physiotherapist says. Okay. I hope they can help you.
That was a satisfying smack.
Still a lot of painful or different painful now?
Between Vermina's presence and the corruption, my fellow Daedra have turned violent. Well, more violent than usual. Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
We have to go somewhere in the middle, right?
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of fate.
Feel the power.
Through there, mortal. Hurry. Those cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal.
Okay, when you say so, Scoot, then we do that. Pretty close to the end. Yeah? Of the whole quest line, really?
Mortal, we need to talk. Blightcrown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What's inside this
I
eye?
have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shelreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
I thought you said you're no longer in contact with Hermaeus Mora.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that is something to do with Vermina's presence, Blightcrown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help. Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora.
We still have some time to go, but it's really not that far anymore. Okay. I think we yeah, we are now. Yeah, we have 3 more quests. As we are now at the Calamity of Fate. So you can see that here in the middle. How much we still have to do. We're missing also 2 delves. Some points of interest. And several sky shards.
What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
Did you play more Chained Echoes, Beauvray?
Stupid Prince of Dreams.
This memory is mine now, mortal.
I sense a flaw. Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
No games yet? Okay. Oh, did you... I'm not sure if you can do it already. Did you try to do some music with your hands? Or still too much?
I have done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
To play some synth and put some ideas down. How did it go? I mean, I think that's for you the most important thing, that you will be able to do music again. What is your band doing now in the meantime, since you're like in so much pain and that you can't play with them?
Listen carefully, mortal.
Like this so far, it's good.
Limited here.
I would not say my favorite, but so far it's good.
It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
How do we find it?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
Is it Hermeus Mora out there? What is he doing there?
We're inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect, and we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Maybe Melon Ghost Side can
Good
help.
idea. If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time that happened.
Alright.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
Oh, I saw it. Have to go up there.
I shall divide the only remaining memory of the event, my memory, and hide it in 3 glyphics.
This must be the memory of when Hermeus Mora hid the secret the enemy seeks.
There should be another one.
The way it began, secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
Yeah, we need 2 more. Oh, over there.
The arguments that followed, locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
And here's another one.
The eye that watches.
And with regret, the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way!
How dare Vermina enter my realm?
Do not forget, Prince Vermina.
Find her! Protect the 3 glyphics! Go and enter the mythos!
Enter the mythos. So we have to go over. There? There. You can tell me muffin and muffins are great. What kind of muffins did you get today? Different ones?
This is the mythos deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same?
A pack of 8. Ah, okay. Yeah. And you have some left over, you can take them tomorrow for your drive. Or will you go with Daisy?
This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous.
No company car. Ah, okay, good. That is good. I was already afraid for Daisy, yeah.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Counter this.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
No, I also did send you a message, Jackson, and you ignored me.
Mortal,
So.
let me aid you. We need to hurry, mortal.
So. But that can happen. Happens also sometimes for me. Or quite often, you know, that I see a message and then I like thinking, oh, I will reply later, and then later is like the next day or 2 days or something, yeah? That can happen. So, but I also don't do that on purpose. So guys, also if I don't reply, if it's important, just write something again. That can just happen, you know? They think, oh, I reply in a second and something, yeah.
Fate's mortal. Again. Destroy them, my pet.
Don't see a message for some reason. I also did reply to you, Boufray, but you did also not reply. But I know that you're not often on Discord, so I just thought, you know, that you
Might have
didn't
to
want to
go
say anything.
on
You didn't have
without
to say anything extra.
Enter the focus point. My ghost sight can defeat this enemy.
So there's no Hexe. Maybe Discord is a bit lazy.
Step in to use my ghost sight to strike true.
I'm really glad you're going through the Necrom storyline because I forgot a lot. It's good to have a refresher before the content starts coming. You're very welcome. Yeah. And since it's connected, then yeah, that's not bad, right?
My ghost sight can
Oh,
defeat
really?
this
Are you
enemy.
ready for your trip, Shauna walk? Did you do now prepare everything? I mean, it's not long anymore.
Wasn't that amazing? I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of fate.
Damn you, Mora! We must slip away while we can, Torvasard.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? Hermina will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Approach, Chosen, and hear my words.
Make some pictures.
I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic! You must determine if the secret remains secure.
Hid this dangerous secret in a Glyphic?
Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the Glyphic.
What will I find there?
That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory.
Isn't dangerous?
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the Glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
What should I do beyond the door?
Examine the Glyphic of hidden paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the Glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric. It has to. Now, go.
Oh. I was on the fence, but now I'm thinking of going again.
Examine the Glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen.
I was kind of choked up when I walked by the bookstore I sold my stuff to, because almost everything that on display in front window used to be mine was emotional. Oh, I can imagine. If there's some kind of, you know, even so, yeah, you know, you say you don't need collection and stuff like that, but yeah, still you have there some kind of, it was yours, right? And it was important to you, and then yeah, I can imagine that. I would probably feel the same. Yeah, for sure. No, I can understand that. It's not easy. That's really not easy. And also it's lots of work. I mean, what you described there and cataloging everything, that's lots and lots of work.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all!
Torvastad, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the Glyphic of hidden paths. As did, Torvesard. I did not expect that.
Does it mean reality is doomed?
Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but 2 more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final 2 glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The Great Omission.
You call Torvesard one of the unseen. What does it mean?
Just
good question.
Something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal.
What do you need me to do?
Do as you have done. Follow.
Yeah, rescue the world, yeah?
Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack and I feel its pain. Leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's Midden.
Where do I have to go? Here? Almost took the wrong portal. Huh? Go this way.
Still can't believe I'm here.
Hello, I'm back.
I have recovered, Proxy.
Yeah?
Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the infinite Panopticon?
We freed Hermaeus Mora from Vermina's dream, but Torvesard recovered part of the memory.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy.
Got the body art and skill point.
Secret and forbidden knowledge.
Ta-da!
Something so terrible that Hermaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Torvesard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that.
Hermaeus Mora sent me to check on the glyphic that held the first part of the memory. I saw it.
You did? I am unsure how I feel about that. I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment, and Vermina still roams free. I am torn as what to do.
The rest of the forgotten memory is contained in two more glyphics.
An opportunity, perhaps. It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Hermaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina?
I will help you.
What started in the Panopticon has spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina.
What do we know about the corruption?
It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
I wonder if I made the right choice when I accepted.
Yeah. So with the next quest, the unhealthy fate, that we will not start now, maybe next time. But yeah, good. So we have 2 more quests left. Not bad. That's not bad actually. We can now collect some survey maps. What we have. I have to lower my list. What, did it not work? Let me go to green shade. What? Wieso, Beaufray? Why did you do that? Wieso? You were so strong. For so many weeks. Wieso? Did you have stress? Was it a bad day? Good night, Mercy Lago.
Always worth stocking up.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Beaufray. I mean, you have to be sorry for yourself. Not for me, but for yourself. I mean, you did so good. Was it amazing? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Actually, not really. I hope, Beaufray, it was only once. If it was not so good, then you maybe can, you know, like, go away from it. Because actually, I mean, it's really stinky, yeah? Stinky, stinky. Just imagine when you don't smoke for, let's say, a half year, how much better you will, your nose will smell, and then after a bit more time, how much better you will taste. So... just try again. Just try again. And maybe all the cigarettes you have, put them somewhere else. So, I don't know. Give them somewhere. You don't have to toss them out, but maybe put them somewhere where you can't easily get them. So, you know, so you don't have even the option. And maybe get for such situation, really what I told you, like this, you know, e-cigarette or however you call it, and just with no nicotine or something inside, just so you have something to smoke, you know, just for emergency. Important, yeah. We believe in you, Beaufray. Oh, we believe in you. You can do it.
Building up a
No,
standard.
at the end of the year,
Good
you will
thinking.
tell us it was only one cigarette. Nothing more. And maybe at the end of the year, you will be at the point where you say, ooh, it stinks. I don't like it. Maybe. Would it not be amazing?
I'm with you.
Oh, you cheating? Oh, good. I just believe in you. Things I can tell you, that's why I smoke outside the flat. So, yeah, but you stink also. You know what I mean? So when you smoke yourself, you don't really smell it, I guess. But for the others, everything is stinky. But it's with everything, you know. It's really not easy for all bad habits what you have. I mean, you know, it can be also, I don't know, doesn't have to be something like smoking or drinking. It can be also food, you know. I mean, everyone has probably something what they do what is not so good for them. And it's hard to stop that. For example, I don't know, sweets. So, and not good usually. But still we like to eat them, right? If you do it from time to time, that's okay. If you do it all the time and too much, then probably not. At the end, everyone knows it. And so it's really just hard for our, I think probably for our mental health, that we try to be strong enough to say, okay, I want to do this and I stick to it. Tian is a habit for me, but after I smell like a fresh flower. Oh, that's a good habit, Sherlock. The other thing, I changed my diet too. And it's also not easy, Buffret. It is not easy. I mean, when I started to swim last year for every day, that was also a change. So I did go for swim often, but not like really that I said every day, or almost every day, 5 times per week. And then that I started to say, okay, first I swim 1 kilometer, then 2, and then like 3. That was a change. And I said, okay, I will just try it and see if I can do that. And sure. And after the pool closed, I said, okay, now we have to try something else. And I started first with rowing a bit. And now I always row every day at least an hour, which is 12 kilometers. More or less. So can be 12 or more. So if I have more time and I feel like it, then maybe I go more. There are also sometimes days where I say, oh, I don't have so much time. Maybe I just do then 10 kilometers. So 2 kilometers is around 10 minutes. And, but at least, I did something. And that's the main thing, that I can say, okay, I did stick to my plan, that I did some kind of sport every day. So, how did you change your diet, Bouvray? If you want to share it.
Summon the blood sacrifice.
Good night, Hexes. Deep and sweet dreams. Have a good rest. We anyway have to get up more early, or? You are late. Shoo, go sleep, Hexe. You have to get up early for work. Have a good night.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
A mortal for you to feast upon, Ragotan. You may feed now.
Got your back.
I am patient.
That's it.
But not that patient, fool.
You can see if the server map did respawn. Then to the right, and maybe they're back. Yeah, da. Right, so many cornflowers. You like all the base game areas? Yeah, they're really nice. I agree. I agree. Also, lots of fond memories, right? When you for the first time played them. Explore them and all the stories here. It seems like I have another survey map there. So we return and get that one too. You go to some place and memory pops into your head from yeah, indeed. Yes. Yes, I mean that time is running. Can't believe that I play ESO now since almost 10 years. Yeah. Oh, did I get a new one? Really? Ach, I wanted to hand it in. Okay, wait, we go to the Shan. Before I forget it. Let's hand that in. Alright, we went for crafting, but I did not go there. Been fun to start again and explore the base game areas from scratch for the third time. That I can imagine. It's like recovering old memories, right?
The longer clients wait, the less patient.
Amazing what you remember. Common places for harvesting notes and or chests. Yeah, especially if you have spots where you go often. Yeah, I mean, you can. I know, for example, I can feel the difference when I go to some survey maps in newer chapters where I don't go so often. There I, not sure where to look for all the stuff. Compared to, I have no clue, let's say Orsinium, where I still just know, okay, there. I can feel when it's about jewelry crafting, since it was added later, that I'm often like, okay, that's probably jewelry crafting since it's a weird spot. But yeah, that's kind of interesting, yeah. That you can feel the difference when something was added to the game. Yeah, And I still feel also Orsinium is one of the best zones they made, still, in my opinion. Would have been a great chapter. I'm glad it was a DLC back in the days. But yeah, it was, there's so much content inside. So well done. And really great characters and everything.
My enchantments are the...
We have to go also to Drakengard Sanctum. I think I did not go there today. Only popped on the Xbox server to complete a weekly quest for Microsoft rewards points. Didn't expect to stay, and now I think I'm on... Oh! What are Microsoft reward points, Sherithil? What can you do with them?
Selling, trading.
Trial set, yeah. I use it on many characters, yeah.
New moon, new problems.
Can spend in Microsoft Store for hardware games or even by Amazon gift cards. And oh, okay, that's really useful. That's indeed really useful. We get put in the bank.
To leave possessions with the...
Use bunch of points before Christmas to buy Valhalla and Persona 5 on PlayStation. Wow. That's really cool. Then you got lots of points. That's pretty amazing. They're both not cheap. That's super cool. So guys, I will go now to sleep. We will play. I'll be back next week every day except Sunday. I post tomorrow again on Discord as always the schedule for the week. We will play ESO next Saturday. I said next Sunday I'm not there. The rest of the week we have kind of a mix going on. Different kind of games. And yeah, but check our Discord. There you get all the information. So let me see where we're hosting. And then I will be back tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed our questing today. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you very, very much. Wish you all a good night. Good night, Cherithil. Good night, Mama Dragon. Good night, Alien. Good night, Inaya. Have a safe trip. And drive slowly. Good night, Cherithil. Good night, Anox. Good night, Dino. Good night, Salon Wolf. Good night, Beaufray. I hope your hands get soon better. Good night, Crazy Mad Hatter. Good night, Tutsi Louie. Good night, Harkonnen. Good night, TomTom. Good night, Tipetsu. Good night, Kaiven. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Stay well and sweet dreams. I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Toodles. Have a good night. Good night, Fnerical. Gute Nacht, Beankrieg. Good night, Logan. Good night, Hexe. Good night, Mini-Hexe. Bye-bye, guys. Good night, Boop You. Toodles.